in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please, don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free, set it free, set it free. Flow like a butterfly.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall, with a reach of 70.5. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. What else can you say about this guy? Let's just cut right to the numbers. 147 pounds, 5'11", reach 72.4 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world.
So much hype surrounding this big. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Not a lot of punch output. They are going. Well, the corner is. Welcome into the Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed. What a pleasure to be in this unique. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
These punches coming from every angle. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Got him with a left hook. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
That jab back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots up. Don't give him any. Go back out there and win this round, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Right.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Otherwise, when you go out there, just take the round off and win the round.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No rest for the weary. The perfect counter lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talking about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have... Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter shot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Won't score with that right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Talk about a one-side. On to the 4th we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The straight right just misses. Won't score with that right uppercut. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Sugar Ray Leonard Dave. Sugar Ray is down on the canvas. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
Where did that come from? What a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 minutes left.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Oh, he's up. I'll be...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Both men getting on to the 5th we go. for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Missing with the hook. Well done with that counter shot. Perfect counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Has to be careful for that receipt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we know they got the advantage so far. There's the bell for round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Beautiful counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. That jab won't score. They both want a highlight reel knockout. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Just misses with that jab. Good counter punching. What a combination. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Can't score with that hook again. Well done with that counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. What do you think of this fight? And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum. And
total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. They say no one... Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Good body shot. Straight right hand to the stomach. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the... Hold that thought! Sugar Ray's in trouble! Sugar Ray is down! Oh my goodness! I want to see that one more time!
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 9. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full power because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Beautiful counter shot. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice defense on that hook. Good job stopping that uppercut. That hook just can't find the target. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. We'll see how much endurance... This is the 10th. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try it.
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more right.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens...
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills.